Hey folks, Quill18 here, bringing you another League of Legends audio commentary. This time it's the long-awaited Shaco or Shaco or Shuko, I don't know. Shaco commentary. By far the most requested character champion that you guys wanted to see me play, and I've held off for so long because I don't like to play as squishy assassin type people. It's not for me. It gives me stress, and I don't like the stress. Okay, at this point we realize the enemy team's got a Shaco. He's got Smite. He's probably going for the blue buff. Oh, we realize it too late. He gets the blue buff, and we are not able to get the gank off. That is too bad. So I'm landing here with Nubbed, who is the alternate account for Force Choice, who I've played with before. He's playing as Alistair, and I think we're going to be able to be in a good position to take on Mordekaiser. I'm deceiving in, so I'm able to open for a big amount of burst damage. Alistair goes forward to be able to hit him with his Pulverize. I am able to ignite him and get First Blood, which is excellent. I'm so happy to get First Blood because Shaco is definitely the kind of character that if you can get him a little extra gold, get him a little fed, he can run away with the game. Now their Shaco has come over. I'm a little concerned because they were both kind of low. I've used my potion, so I'm going to get my health up a tiny little bit, but we are definitely at risk depending on what this guy decides to do. Now he's clearly gone Jack-in-the-Box first, not Deceive. I Deceive in. I am able to hit him once. His Jack-in-the-Box pops and does a little bit of damage, but luckily the Fear is short. I try to get out of range. Meanwhile, Shaco is going after Alistair, is able to get the kill on him. I get another hit off, and then I don't think I'm going to be able to chase him, and then it turns out some stray blue caster minion mob was able to just ding him and finish him off for me. I get credit for the kill because I was the last champion to hit him within the last, I don't know, 15 seconds. I don't know what the time limit is. And excellent. I'm 2-0-0 right off the bat, even though that Shaco kill was really kind of a lucky thing for me. So I'm quite low. I'm going to play a little cautiously now. I've picked up my, is it 2 Shiv poison? My E ability. At this point, I'm going to use it to basically just do ranged attacks to hopefully do some last hitting. Oh, I can't believe that didn't kill the cannon mob. He was so low, and after hitting him with the Shiv, he still barely had any health, but what are you going to do? You can see I'm deploying my Jack-in-the-Boxes in kind of a defensive pattern, although the enemy mobs just got slightly too close there and were able to trigger the box. It's just too bad because now their Shaco is back, and I would have really preferred the Jack-in-the-Box is still there. I'm going to drop one in there just to sort of harass. I don't think it's going to do much. So at this point in the laning phase, I'm not entirely sure what abilities to use the most. My idea, what I would like to do is be able to deceive in, backstab once, run away. Deceive in, backstab again, run away. That's sort of the harass brand I'm doing here. Because I forgot to mention it, I'm going for an attack damage Shaco as opposed to an AP Shaco. Not going to be using my Jack-in-the-Box as much. It's just going to be melee damage. But because the Shaco has his Jack-in-the-Boxes all over the place, makes it really risky to engage because the Fear, and then he can follow up with a Deceive and lots of backstabbing and hurt me very, very much. So, okay, quick rundown on Shaco. His passive ability is bonus damage when he's backstabbing. His Q ability is Deceive, which if you've fought a Shaco before, you're well aware of it because it's goddamn annoying. Deceive is like a miniature flash comboed with a short-term stealth. So you hit it, you click a location, and you teleport to that spot, and you're invisible after the teleport. So people do not know where you are. Plus, if you attack while stealthed, it does break the stealth, but your first attack is an automatic crit, and there's a whole bunch of bonus damage, so it's a big, 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 big hit. When you level up the Q, basically it's just going to increase the amount of initial damage that happens. So it looks like Alistair here is going to get tower dived and ignited and just barely survive. While at the same time, their Shaco dies to tower damage. That is a terrible miscalculation on their part. Here, I'm going after Mordekaiser. I drop my Jack-in-the-Box first to try to get the Fear to kind of fuck with him a little bit. I ignite him here, backstab him once, throw my Shiv, or no, not throw my Shiv, I Deceive at him and finish him off. I am now 3-0-0. This is when a Shaco gets freaking scary. Now, this was not my first game as attack damage Shaco. I did run several in a row here to try to get my skill up, trying to figure out how the hell to play this character. So this is not the first one I won. I won a few of them in a row, but this is the time when I finally start to feel a little bit comfortable with him, although I still make plenty of mistakes, as I do in all my games, as the haters love to point out. Haters gonna hate! Okay, so talking about his abilities. Deceive, I talked about. His W ability is his Jack-in-the-Box. You drop it down on the ground. It lasts for a minute and a half, I believe. And if someone comes close to it, the Jack-in-the-Box pops up, fears the person, and then starts spitting quills out. I think the quills last for just a few seconds. I don't remember. It's either 5 seconds. I guess it's about 5 seconds. Or 2 seconds. They've got all kinds of numbers on there. I don't remember the details. It doesn't matter. So it auto-attacks for a little bit. Looks like we're pinging the map. I think we're worried that mid is coming our way here. So auto-attacks are a certain amount of time, and also does a little bit of fear. And as you level up the Jack-in-the-Box, that does more damage, and the fear lasts longer. I dare say that on an AD build, you're mostly taking the Jack-in-the-Box for the fear as opposed to damage. But if you were AP, it might be... Well, you'd still like the fear, but the damage is going to contribute a lot more because it'll scale up. So we're getting pushed pretty good here, but I got no mana. That's why I can't pull a move. That's too bad. Okay, so my E ability. I think it's called Two Shiv Poison. I'm not sure. Something like that. Basically, he poisons his blade. So when you hit someone, it poisons them with a debuff that reduces their movement speed and attack speed. No, not attack speed. I think it gives them a mischance. Regardless, it makes melee attacks suck a lot more. You can also activate it to do a ranged attack, which does a bunch of damage. So I'm going to shoot Shaco with it there, you saw. It does damage, and it also applies the poison. Now, while the ability is on cooldown, you lose the passive ability. So you don't want to initiate with the knife, generally speaking. You're only going to use it to help you chase down or finish off runners. I mean, you know, everything is situational, but as a general rule, that's the sort of thing you're looking for. And finally, his ultimate, which I believe is called Hallucinate, creates a duplicate of himself, a doppelganger, a clone, which goes ahead and, you know, attacks people and does very, very good damage. It does take like double damage itself or something like that, so it dies very quickly if targeted. But A, it increases the amount of damage you do. B, it can confuse people as to which one is the real you. And then finally, when it dies, it explodes in a spray of knives and does a lot of damage. Again, if you're an AP Shaco, the damage is going to scale up quite impressively, and can definitely get some kills. So yeah, that's that. The summoner spells I'm running with, I went with Ignite and Ghost. I'm not comfortable saying that this is what you should take or not take or what. You know, I've tried a few variations, and I know there's a lot of people who pick different stuff. I do like this combination, but I'm still experimenting, so we'll see how that goes. So we're still getting highly pressured here. Mordekaiser, oh, look at that! Nidalee in the bushes, they were getting ready to do some sort of crazy tower dive. I blow my ultimate here, but oh, I'm definitely forced back here. I'm ulted. I think I'm ignited as well. There's no way I survive this. Or do I? Oh my god! 34 health. One more tick, and I would have been done. So, you know, that was, in a way, kind of sucky running face first in Nidalee, when Shaco especially was still nearby to contribute to the fight. But I survived, and that counts for a lot. You know, I haven't given up my killing spree, so I didn't give up any extra gold. Wow. Looks like we had some deaths there. That's too bad. I didn't give up my killing spree, so I didn't give up any extra gold. Plus, I have 2 charges on my Sword of the Occult, so that's good. Don't want to lose that. We may lose this tower, so I'm going to run up here. I'm going to deceive forward. Mordekaiser's really low. I'm going to drop a box behind him and start the auto attack. He does exhaust me, but the fear keeps him in range a little bit longer. I throw my dagger, which slows him down, but I'm going to be forced back here. Just took a little bit too many damage. Shaco is extremely squishy, and a lot of his strength comes from, obviously he can gank like a motherfucker. So here, my poison is going to help me defend against her a little bit. Now I get out of the range of the tower here. Oh! I really thought I'd be able to finish her off.